Hi, this is Joe This or That on Instagram and on YouTube, here to bring you my first beauty haul. If you're interested in finding out what I just purchased, stick around. Okay, so for the past couple of weeks, I've been sucked into the Instagram sales that I've seen. You guys know what I'm talking about when you're scrolling through the stories and then boom, an ad shows up. Well, one day I was doing that and I saw an ad for Urban Decay. Now, Urban Decay is probably one of my favorite makeup brands simply because they do have the tendency to deliver on color, pigmentation, and just the versatility of their products. So it was no guesswork that, yeah, I would be purchasing a few items from them, and that's exactly what I did. From this 50% or more off sale, and I do believe at the time that you guys see this recording that the sale is still here. So if you have any additional questions about any of the items that I cover in this video today, please don't hesitate to ask in the comment section below and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. So first up is an item that I actually already have one of, and it's the Born to Run eyeshadow palette, okay? So granted, I don't need any more eyeshadows, but when I noticed that this was on sale, I just had to get another one because this is honestly my favorite eyeshadow palette that's been released like in the past few years. And the original one that I have, although it hasn't taken a beating or anything, because I do have a tendency to keep like my stuff pretty clean even after multiple uses, I figured it wouldn't hurt to get another, okay? So this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like, right? So based off of the name of it, Born to Run, I'm assuming it just plays off of the idea that this eyeshadow palette is for the traveler because there are different photos of different places on here. So I really like it. Like, you have the rearview mirror here, you have one of the blue rooftops in Santorini, Greece, you have a beach here, you have a sunset, just a lot of different images on this eyeshadow palette. And it's very sturdy, so I would think, yeah, it's definitely a hard plastic. So I do believe that it is durable. I haven't necessarily done any like major traveling with this. So I'm not 100% sure how it would fare well in like a suitcase, okay? So this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like, right? It has 21 shades and it comes with a huge mirror. One of the reasons that I really like this eyeshadow palette is because of the colors. So these colors are very wearable in my opinion. Those top 4 or 5 colors on that first row, they're actually not as light as like the camera is suggesting here, but they do consist of, those are 4 matte shades, or rather 3 matte shades and 2 shimmer shades, right? But they're actually really, really nice. Like, they're not as light as the camera is picking up. There we go. This is exactly what it looks like, right? So these colors do offer like a really good representation of my color scheme style. Like, I tend to have a tendency to, you know, lean more towards warm colors, neutrals, and if I do happen to go dark, I do like a little bit of color, like what you see here, and of course the occasional pink eyeshadow, like the dark brown or like this magenta color here. So, and then of course the mirror. So hopefully you can see the size of the mirror here. I hope I'm not being too stingy, but it's big enough for you to be able to see your whole face, and especially your eyes, duh, because this is an eyeshadow palette. But if you wanted to, you can put on like your face powder using this eyeshadow palette mirror. It has 21 eyeshadow shades. They're matte colors or shimmer colors. And I really, really, really like this eyeshadow palette. Like I said, it's one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I would venture to say that it is the absolute best eyeshadow palette that was probably released the year that it originally came out. And I think that might have been in 2018. Don't quote me, but don't quote me, but I think it came out in 2018. So if you're interested in something that is versatile, it's reasonably priced right now. The most important thing that I almost forgot to tell you guys, I purchased this for $24.50, and that's a significant drop from, I believe, the original $49 that it's priced at. So if you are interested in a new eyeshadow palette, and really if you are a beginner to makeup, I think this is a great eyeshadow palette because it really does pack a punch, and it really has everything that you need. If you're not like one of those girls that has to do like a cut crease all the time and you're just looking for an eyeshadow palette for the office, this is definitely it. So with all of the products that I'm listing here today in this beauty haul, I actually took the liberty to apply all those products on my face today just because I feel like it would be best to provide you guys with like a better idea as far as like what these eyeshadow palettes and these concealers and bronzers are giving. So this is, let me take off my glasses. Okay, so this is my eyeshadow look for today. And I applied three colors today. And as you can see, it's highly pigmented. It's pretty, and it's neutral. I'm a neutral eyeshadow kind of girl. So yeah, I hope you guys like. It is pretty though, really, really pretty. Okay, so the next couple of products from Urban Decay's 50% or more off of their favorites, I believe, are these two naked concealers, okay? So I find that Urban Decay has quite a few products that deal with like the naked scheme, and when I think of naked with makeup products, especially with like complexion products, I think that the brand is kind of tailoring these goods to people who like their makeup a little bit light but not necessarily full coverage. So I would say more so like medium coverage type of makeup. So when I think of that, I think like office or like everyday errand type of makeup wear. I'm more of a full coverage kind of girl. So I like to, you know, wear makeup where it actually looks like I have something on my face. But at the same time, I don't like to look clownish, if you get my drift. Hopefully you do. Because, you know, I'm a young professional and I want to make sure that, you know, I have this, you know, effortless makeup thing going on, but really I worked really hard to get to it. And I think I accomplished that. I hope that I accomplished it for this video, right? But anyway, back to the concealers. So these are naked skin concealers, and honestly I had like no rhyme or reason as far as like what colors I selected, but I wanted to make sure I picked a color that was dark enough to kind of like blend into my skin tone, and also a color that was light enough for me to have like a pretty subtle highlight under my eyes, because that's how I usually use my concealers. I just use it under my eyes. And today I used both of these. I will say with this color, the extra deep neutral shade, this is, I would say that this is my skin tone color really, because I applied it and it really just blended into my foundation. So it wasn't like a significant difference in regards to the lightening underneath my eye. And then I went ahead and used dark neutral over this darker color because, again, I like to have a little brightness underneath my eye. And it's interesting that this is called dark neutral because, girl, there's nothing dark about this color. So the coverage on these concealers, it says complete coverage concealers, which is interesting because of the name Naked Skin. Now, if you follow Urban Decay makeup products, then you know they already have like a whole Naked Skin foundation and concealer line that I think it might have even been like the relaunch of these naked concealers. But I haven't tried those foundations or concealers, but I would be interested to trying them in the future. But for right now, we're gonna stick to these two colors. Now, do I like these colors? I do. They're more neutral than I would typically go for. I have a red undertone in my skin, so I have a tendency to pull complexion products that are a lot more warm, just to kind of suit my undertone in my skin. So these are neutral colors, and I can't say they're my favorite because I've only used them once, but they are nice. They're definitely full coverage. And if you're in the market for new concealers, you should definitely try these out. I purchased these for about $8 each, which is a significant price difference because I believe regular price, these are probably like 20 bucks a pop. So to find them at that low of a price, I think it's good, and it's Urban Decay, and you can always get good quality with Urban Decay, in my opinion. Okay, so moving on to the next item in my beauty haul. So the next item is a lip product. So lately I've really been into brown lip colors. So it can either be like a straight brown that pulls almost gray, or like a reddish brown like what I'm wearing today, or a more yellow brown, or like a goldish chocolate mocha type of color. So I say all that to say that, like, your girl, she likes a brown lip, right? Why do I like a brown lip? I have no idea. I would probably liken it to like Nia Long, when back in the day she would always wear like a super brown lip like this. Even today, like, she will, and will still rock it and look fly, right? So I guess I'm just channeling my inner Nia Long and just buying all of the brown lipsticks that are available on the market. But at any rate, I digress. Let's get back to this haul. So anyway, so this is Maybelline New York Superstay Liquid Matte Ink lipstick. And yes, if you're anything like me, then you are tired of the liquid lipstick trend. I'm definitely an advocate for the traditional lipstick bullet, just because I feel like they're more comfortable, they apply better, and they're easier to apply throughout the day. Whereas with the liquid lip, a lot of times when you have to reapply during the day, like I do, you really have to take off the entire lip product, put your lip balm on, then reapply. Which, girl, we don't have all the time to do that during the day, especially when you're in the office. But I think with any liquid lipstick, whether it be, you know, claims that it's long wearing, that it'll last through eating, at some point it's going to start to come off during the day, no matter what. And I find with this, that doesn't happen. And that's the honest to goodness truth. Like, I tried this on yesterday, and I went to go take a shower afterward, and I couldn't take this off my lips. And I couldn't find like my oil makeup remover. And so I had to use some rosehip oil to remove the lip product. So although I've only used this twice, I can tell that this can definitely last me a full day. Now, will it last through my lunch break? We'll see. Perhaps I will wear this in the office tomorrow to see if it actually does last. But this color, this color is called Mocha Inventor 275, and it's, again, like I said, a reddish brown. It's on my lips today. You like, and I love it. Listen, I'm not a huge fan of like fragrance in my makeup products. However, I don't mind it depending on how strong the scent is. So this particular color is a part of the Coffee Edition collection. So it's a collection of these liquid lipsticks that Maybelline came out with that are like in the brown, neutral, orange, earthy colors. And each color, you know, is named after, you know, coffee, like mocha, caramel, and I think macchiato, whatever, right? So each scent corresponds to the color name, which I think is interesting. So this does have, it smells like chocolate. Mocha is chocolate. It smells like chocolate, girl. So if you are aversive to scents in your makeup products, totally understand. And I actually wanted to get the entire collection. The collection has 5 shades. I actually want to get the entire collection, but because of the scent, I'm not going to, because these lip products that have scents in them, strong scents such as this, have the tendency not to last long over time. And I have a pretty large lip collection, and I don't want to add any products that are just going to waste over 6 months time, right? So I purchased this off of Amazon, but you can definitely purchase this like in your drugstore, your local Walmart, Target, what have you, wherever Maybelline products are sold in your area. And this was $7, but there's always a BOGO, so I'm sure you could probably get it for $5 or something. And do I like it? I do. I love the color. Love the color. Even though I'm biased toward brown lip products, I love it, and I hope you do too. And if you purchase any of these products, girl, let me know. Let's talk about it in the comment section below. All right. Lastly, these are 2 makeup products from a Black-owned, woman-owned beauty company, cosmetics company. And I remember I found out about this particular brand maybe a few years back, because their tagline is essentially they have new lipsticks for every skin tone, right? Every deeper complected person to wear. And I always thought that was dope. So over time, I've actually collected all of their lipstick colors, the nudes, even the reds, and I've noticed that they've come out with eyeshadow palettes, they've come out with bronzers, they've come out with liquid lips, lip glosses, and I think that's awesome. But recently they came out with a bronzer collection, and I thought that was super duper awesome. So once I saw that, I knew I was gonna get at least 2 colors, and these are from Mented Cosmetics. And the 2 colors that I purchased was Yacht Life and Out of Office. And they're 10 grams each, if that means anything to you. They come in a cute little compact with a mirror. That's the mirror. And this is Out of Office, which is really dark. It's matte. I think it has like some purple undertones in it, which doesn't necessarily bother me. But the thing about bronzers with like purple undertones is that they can pull a little bit muddy when you apply it. So just be careful if you happen to order Out of Office. I am wearing Out of Office today, lightly, because I definitely put a lot more of Yacht Life on my cheekbone today, and I applied Out of Office lightly over top of Yacht Life. So I'm wearing that today. Like I said, it's matte. It seems like it has like a purple undertone to it. And I really like it. I really do love the packaging. I noticed that it was made in Italy. It was made in Italy, which I think is pretty dope. And I think it kind of lends itself to like the slimness of the packaging. Because I can, you know, there are a lot of brands that have come out with bronzers like within the past year. And sometimes the actual packaging is so freaking thick, and I don't like that because I'm a bit of a klutz, and it's really easy for me to like drop something and like break it into pieces. And then let me show you guys what Yacht Life looks like. Okay, girl. All right, so this is Yacht Life. Yacht Life does have shimmer in it. I'm not 100% sure if you can see that here, but it definitely has shimmer. Do I like it? Yes, but I like it in conjunction with Out of Office, because I do, when I bronze my skin, I do like a bit of depth. So that's why I have the tendency to purchase a darker bronzer and like a bronzer that's actually suited for my skin tone, because I really do like the depth that's added when I add like the deeper color. And this is Yacht Life. And like I said, the packaging is slim. I think other cosmetics brands that have bronzers, that they should definitely take a tip from Mented with the slim packaging. Granted, doesn't make it more prone to break, yes, because it is slimmer, but I actually prefer slimmer packaging when it comes to like a bronzer or like a powder product. So do I recommend these? For sure. I've used these one time, which was today, and I definitely see myself using these over and over again. So yeah, y'all should jump out and get them. So yeah, the cost. Let's talk about the cost, girl. I think these are $20 each, but Mented Cosmetics is really good about having like a deal where you purchase like $70 worth of product and they give you like $10 off. But even regardless of that, like, support Black business with a sale, without a sale. I think they're reasonably priced for a bronzer, and I'm just so happy that brown girls like me just have quite the collection of bronzers to choose from these days, because 5 years ago, girl, we didn't have much of a selection, okay? We were using eyeshadows and eyeshadow palettes for contour or for like a bronzer situation. Like, the fact that we get whole compacts these days is awesome. So that is actually the end of my first beauty haul here on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was really fun making it. And of course, I'm sure beauty hauls are going to come in the future, because your girl is always buying something. If you're interested in anything that's like out on the market right now and like I don't know about it, or like you want to chat about it, put me up on game about something. Say something in the comment section, because I'm curious, because I'm always trying to find like what's new. And if it's Black owned, if it's a woman owned, that's even better. But thank you guys so much for coming to my channel. Again, I'm Joe This or That. Follow me on Instagram at Joe This or That. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you head out today if you like the content. And I hope you guys are enjoying my VEDAs as well. So that's a new thing for me. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.